Welcome to Car Garage. This is part 2, water pump and timing belt replacement. Alright guys, so this part of the video, we're gonna remove the tensioner pulley. That's the timing belt tensioner pulley. Alright guys, so that's a 14mm bolt. Okay guys, that's out. There you go. Alright guys, so I'm starting to undo the water pump bolts. But before that, we also have to remove the idler pulley, guys. So that's a 14mm. That's the one right there. That's the timing belt idler pulley. So that's out guys, and we'll be able to pull out the water pump. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th bolt, I'm just leaving it there. That's the one on top, guys. Right now, we're gonna drain the water pump coolant. You'll see when I pry that water pump, a bunch of coolant is gonna spill out, guys. There you go. So make sure you have some bucket underneath to catch all the coolant that's coming out. Alright. And the last thing I'll do is undo the one bolt that was left there. And it is out. There you go guys, the water pump is out. Alright guys, time to clean up the mating surface of the water pump. I'm using a Scotch-Brite here to clean it up guys. There you go. Make sure you clean it properly guys before putting in the new one. And what I also like to do before putting in the water pump, I usually like to blow all the holes for the bolts. There you go guys, you can see the water pump right there. That's the new one, and see the holes where the bolts are gonna go. I usually like to blow those holes to get rid of the water that's inside. Alright guys, alright, let's put the new water pump in guys. Alright, there you go guys, water pump is in. Now I'm gonna put all the 10mm bolts. Okay guys, so putting the new bolts in. I'm not using that ratcheting wrench to go all the way in. Alright, because I'm gonna torque it. The torque spec for this is a 12 Newton. It's a 12 Newton guys. That's 106 inch-pound. Alright guys, Okay guys, so there's the torque wrench. Alright, 12 Newton guys, remember 12 Newton to torque the water pump bolts. Perfect guys, it's all done, so just double checking. There you go, all bolts are in spec. Alright guys, let's put on the idler pulley, 14mm bolt. There you go. You can probably go with 17 foot-pounds to 24 foot-pounds with that guys. Just don't over torque it too much, because that is also a water pump bolt. Alright, and next up we're gonna put the timing tensioner pulley. There you go guys. Same thing with this one, don't over torque it because it's on aluminum thread guys. Alright guys. Okay, cool. So all those are back together. We can put the timing belt in. I like to clean it up first, so I just had a blow air gun there. Just give it a wipe. Spray some brake cleaner there to clean it up before putting on all the cover. Alright guys. Blow some more air. There you go. Just to give it a good clean on the pulleys. There you go. There you go. Give it some wipes. It's nice and clean. There you go guys. And there's more cleaning to do. Alright, before we put the timing belt in, we have to make sure that the line is on the mark, and they are. That one too is lined up guys. Alright. Alright, so we're putting in timing belt now, starting from the crankshaft sprocket. And around the idler pulley. Alright, so that's around the idler pulley into the camshaft sprocket guys. Alright guys, so I'm using a wrench, 17mm wrench there, just to slightly move the sprocket. So now it's going around the water pump pulley. And I'm also gonna move the sprocket, the rear sprocket there, the camshaft rear sprocket, just a little bit. But before that guys, actually we're gonna put the timing tensioner in. So those bolts are going in guys. You don't have to tighten them all the way. Let's leave them loose. Alright guys. Alright, so the front sprocket is good to go, and now I'm dealing with the rear sprocket camshaft, and you guys will see that I'm gonna move it a little bit clockwise, just about a toot or so. There you go guys. I'm using a 17mm wrench, just moving it just a toot or so that I can put the timing belt in. There you go. So now it's in place. Alright. Work that timing belt around the sprocket. There you go. It's almost there guys. There you go, and then put it around the timing belt tensioner pulley, which is out right there. Alright guys, so it's on. Now we're gonna tighten the timing belt tensioner bolts, and I did that already because for some reason the video got deleted, so I did that and torque it to 12 Newton. Alright guys, and also release the alright guys, so that mark lined up. The bottom is also lined up, so we all good guys. Alright, so I'm just removing the slack on the bottom there, just by turning it counterclockwise guys, starting from the front cam. There you go. Now I can remove the timing tensioner pin. Alright guys, but before that we have to check that it really is lined up. Once again, there you go. Now I've already pulled the trigger for the timing tensioner. For some reason the video got deleted, so, and I also torqued the bolts, which is 12 Newton for the timing tensioner, and now I'm just going 2 revolution on the crankshaft just to make sure we are lined up properly. Alright guys, top dead center, and it is lined up. Bang on guys. Great. The rear one also lined up. The bottom one for sure lines up. There you go guys. Perfect guys, so timing belt installation is done. Now we're gonna put it back together. Alright guys. Okay guys, so we're gonna put all these things back together, starting with the bracket here. It's 3 14mm bolt. What's going on here guys? After this we're gonna put the lower timing cover and then the upper timing covers. Alright guys, so the 2 top 14mm bolts, don't over torque those because those bolts are also for the water pump. So just go maybe from 17 to 24 foot-pounds, guys. All right, and I'm putting that piece back on before putting the cover back on. There you go, guys. Alright, guys, let's put all those bolts back together, guys, and we're gonna move on. Alright, guys, we're gonna put that top 10mm bolt off the bracket. We're gonna put the top cover back now, guys, starting from the rear side. Alright, guys, so the bolts in the back there, I can't get it with the video, but it's all installed. And now we're gonna do the front top timing cover. Alright, guys, so both top covers are put together. Now we can put back the crankshaft pulley. There you go, guys. Okay, guys, putting that engine mount back together. Alright, now I'm putting back the Serpentine tensioner pulley, guys. Remember, guys, that is the 14mm bolt, the bottom pulley. And we're also gonna put the 12mm bolt on the bottom. Just I didn't tighten that all the way, guys, so that way I can move this and put in the right hole. There you go, guys. Alright, so torque that up and just button up the 14mm bolt. Just like this, guys. Okay, there you go, nice and tight. Alright, guys, we're gonna put the power steering pump. There you go, guys. Two 12mm bolts. Okay, guys, we're gonna tighten that up pretty good. There you go, guys. Alright, guys, so we're gonna put the serpentine belt back together, starting from the crankshaft pulley around the AC compressor onto the lower tensioner pulley, and goes around the alternator, and an alternator to power steering pump. Alright, guys. There you go, guys. So I'm gonna release the tension. Once again, there you go. It's on, guys. Alright guys, now it's time to put the engine mount back together. Make sure you put the ground wire on the engine mount. It's a 10mm bolt, guys. Alright guys, so sap those in, and I actually didn't get to film the part where I'm putting the power steering hose and the reservoir back to its place, so you'll see in the next clip it's all put back together. Alright guys, alright, see, power steering hose is back, the reservoir back to its place, coolant is in, no visible leaks down there. So let's fire the engine up, guys. Boom. There you go, guys. Always make sure to check that there is no engine light comes on after your job. Top side looks good, bottom side looks good. Alright guys, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.